Hurricanes put a great deal of stress on many of the things we need most, like power. Without lights or AC, this place we call paradise can be pretty unbearable. After Wilma, we went days and in some cases weeks in the dark. So what's changed since then? Will Florida Power and Light be better prepared for the next storm? TL Winder remembers 10 years ago very well, and he remembers it was a very busy hurricane season.
I was a little younger then, so I would say there was a little bit of excitement because we love what we do. I mean, we love to restore power. We don't like it to happen, but if it happens, it's in our blood to do whatever it takes to get the power on as safely as we can.
What's it like right after a hurricane?
It's organized chaos in the first couple days, and then it becomes a very smooth, efficient machine to get the restoration, get the lights back on. But I was actually here in 2004 and 2005, and one of the things that we learned then, and I was here at Andrew, so we get better and better every time. We've done a lot of work hardening our infrastructure, and we're continuing to harden our infrastructure, so we expect benefits from there.
So besides the hardening process that has taken place to strengthen the power grid since 2005, FPL also has an improved response process to go out and get the power back on very quickly.
It's a map for your incident commander to see what the overall picture is. Yeah.
From our end, we continue to practice every single year. Like any team that wants to be good at what they do, they practice. So we practice year after year as new technology comes in place, either tools for the crews to work, technologies like the iPads for us to do a better job doing our assessments, technologies like some of our vehicles that we have to go into backyards and work in areas that you couldn't work in before. All the technology has changed. A lot has changed in the last 10 years, but the one thing that stays the same is our commitment to train and our commitment to be prepared.
Publix isn't taking any chances following what happened after Wilma. CBS 4 meteorologist Michael Smith shows you changes Publix has made so it can stay open the next time a storm knocks out the power.
The folks at Publix know they were hit hard by the hurricanes of 2005.
It's important for us to be back up and running as fast as possible so that we can help in the aftermath of a storm. And unfortunately, after Wilma, that wasn't able to happen because of the loss of power.
Since then, they've taken steps they say will make it possible for them to stay operating in the event of an emergency. That's one reason they've invested so heavily in generators for their stores.
We wanted to make sure that we could get up and running as fast as possible to get access to the community in terms of food and water. And so these allow us to do that. And all of our locations in the Miami division happen to have a generator unless it's a location where they can't physically fit, because as you can see, they're pretty big.
What do you do as a company to make sure that these things, these generators that you've invested so much money in, work when the storm is here?
Well, they are tested monthly and then they run weekly as well. So we're always making sure that they're up and running and ready for any day.
Publix says its generators are able to run between 48 and 72 hours. So as long as a natural disaster like a hurricane doesn't cripple the ports, they will be able to refuel them and stay open. Michael Smith, CBS 4 News.